Hey there, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
My name is... Wait a minute. My name is Mitch.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And welcome to another video where I am sitting in front of a green screen because I like to do that sometimes. Today we are here to discuss something that I'm very excited to talk about. Something interesting happened after my most recent video, How to Edit Like a YouTuber. I received an email from a company called Krabbah by Ernest O. Nisbet. Who is that? I don't really know. But the company they represent is called Krabbah, or Krabbah, or Krabbah. I call it Krabbah. I'm gonna read you the email in its entirety so you understand the same exact situation I'm in right now. Hi Mitchell, my name is Ernest O. Nisbet. I'm a producer for Krabbah & Company media outlet / production company. I found your channel on YouTube and was impressed by your video editing ability. Let me cut to the chase. I'd like to explore the idea of hiring you to our team as a video editor. Interested? Maybe we could chat sometime this week. No need to commit to anything just yet. If you could, just send me some times this week you could talk. Plan for around 15 minutes. I'd like to ask some questions and give you the opportunity to do the same. Briefly, here is some info about us. Krabbah & Company founded 3 years ago as a PR firm in Los Angeles, California. Our CEO, Robbie Seligman, is a media professional with 7 years experience in the radio and PR industry. He worked at a crisis communication firm in Boston, but decided he wanted to branch out on his own. Thank goodness for that. Now I have a job, lol. We are in the process of shifting our business focus from public relations to content creation. Check us out at Krabbah Company on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube, or on our website, www.krabbah.com, if you'd like to get a sense of what we've been up to so far. In the meantime, I hope you have a great week. I'll try and reach out via your podcast form and video idea form too. So if you see this message again, you know what's up. Let me know, Ernest O. Nisbet. Now, I got sent this email December 11th at 11:33 a.m. It was in the middle of my school day that I received this email. So, as you can see, this video has nearly 1,400 views, which is the highest view count of any of my videos on Motch and is almost the most viewed video of my entire YouTube career. So this is a big deal. They saw this video and sent me an email, and I wasn't sure what to think of it at first. But I thought about this from a perspective of making a YouTube video. Then I was like, you know what? Let's do this. So I responded with, sure, I'd be happy to chat. I'm available most afternoons this week from 7 to 9 p.m. And then they said, sweet, how about 8 p.m. on Wednesday? So today is Tuesday, the 12th of October. So tomorrow, the 13th of October, I will be in an interview with Ernest O. Nisbet from Krabbah. You're probably wondering who specifically Krabbah is. And I'm glad they sent me their link to their website so we could check it out today. Just going to the page, it's a little bit interesting to look at. It's got some bright colors, it's got a lot of social media, which I will open just to see what they have to offer us. So, we have a few options here. We have home, shows, who we are, and contact, as well as all their social media on multiple points of this website. With featured videos that look like they were on YouTube. Looks like they have a podcast, multiple podcasts actually, and they have just some talking bits, I guess. I haven't checked out any of this yet. I love podcasts, especially because I make one, but also because podcasts are cool. I like long-form content more. So they have 2 shows so far, and they have more coming soon. Interesting. Definitely a lot of work here. And then we can go into their About section. Krabbah & Company LLC was founded in 2022 in order to become one of the leading media companies in the world. We are a small team of highly motivated individuals working on inclusive, creative, and unique media. We strive to create a space where everyone feels welcome to laugh and engage with the community of dissimilar-minded individuals. We will explore original ideas that make the imagination soar. Robbie is a jubilant personality with energy bursting from his seams. You've never met anyone like Robbie, and thus you've never seen anything like Krabbah & Company before. Welcome aboard. I'm noticing a theme of sailing references and allusions, you know? I like that. We have the CEO and founder, Robbie Seligman. At 24 years old, he has 8 years of experience in the media industry, including on-air imaging, public relations, and producing experience. Mr. Seligman started his career in high school at 93.3 WMMR in Philadelphia, one of the most storied rock stations in the world. Robbie has a bachelor's degree in communication, magna cum laude, from the Boston University College of Communication. I'm not trying to, pick at their website, but isn't university saying university college, isn't that kind of redundant? That makes me question this. Is this actually a real company?
Yes.
Are they actually credible?
Yes.
Or is it a load of Krabbah? I'm just kidding. But that was a good joke, right? While there, he worked on BU in the Morning as a co-host for 4 years. Murtaza Allegro is their media correspondent. We talked to Ernest, got Carrie Geisler, He's an intern. So they only have 3 employees besides, plus the CEO. That's 4 people. That is a really small team. But it looks like they're just doing goofy shit at making it like a company. It looks like they just have a lot of ideas, you know? And I can respect them for trying, but it seems like their ideas aren't as popular as they would like. But I respect the hustle. So who are these guys? They're not on the website. Maybe they have more employees than they let on, but it seems like they're at the same amount. So that's Krabbah for you. This is all the information I have. I thought I would have more after looking at it again. Hopefully, we'll have an interesting discussion. Speaking of discussion, I have taken the time to make 6 questions for Krabbah because they said I could also ask questions. And this is going to be my video before Christmas, so Merry Christmas, everyone, because this is being recorded the 12th, and I don't think I'm recording any other videos before Christmas, and if I do, they're not going to be edited until the new year. So, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, hope you had a good Christmas. If you're seeing this before Christmas, then still have a Merry Christmas. See you tomorrow at the interview.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, cool. Hey, what's up, dude?
This is Robbie Saligman, the CEO of Krabbah, in case you didn't know.
How you doing? Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too. I'm doing pretty good.
I watched all your videos. I saw you do cross country. That's awesome. I was a runner in college, and I'm a cross country coach now, so that's pretty cool.
All right.
Okay, tell me about yourself.
Well, you know I make YouTube videos. I just like to edit because it's a byproduct of making YouTube videos, and I just like to create. Like, that's kind of what I do when I'm not, like, doing anything else. So, just something I do in my free time.
Do you have any other hobbies or interests or anything like that?
Well, I like to run. I like to draw. I draw comics, and I sketch a lot. And, yeah, I don't really do a lot of other stuff besides YouTube because I've done it for most of my life, actually. It's like 7 years now.
You're in high school now?
Yeah.
What grade are you in? Why did you start making YouTube videos? How did you get into video editing?
Well, I started making YouTube videos because I watched people like Dan TDM and Popular MMOs and all those OG YouTubers, and I was like, okay, I want to do that too. And then I didn't really know how until around 2021 when I first started editing videos. And then from there, I started getting better at it because the first editing software I used was like a emulated Android app. I don't even know what it was called, but it wouldn't even it was so janky that if I tried to export something more than like a couple megabytes, it wouldn't work. So I got to Premiere Pro after that, and now I haven't really had any problems since.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Just something in math or something in computers, because I do enjoy math. I like calculating stuff. I don't really like geometry. I just think algebra is more interesting. But then there's computer programming, which I'm doing, and that's also fun. And I also like the science of computers and building them and like just understanding it more than just using it from a pre-built website.
I feel you. Is math your best subject?
Yeah, definitely.
Or would you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert?
Definitely an extrovert. I've been working on being more outgoing since I first started making YouTube videos.
So I guess I'll tell you a little bit about us.
Yeah.
My name is Robbie. I run the company, Krabbah & Co. We're a very small team. It's a startup environment, which means that everyone's working really hard for practically no money right now. Everybody who's involved with the project right now believes in it, and we all believe in it to the point where we're willing to put all this time and effort into it because we know the returns will come in the future. That's kind of team philosophy. You are a unique case, and I'll get to that in a second. We have short-term, medium-term, and long-term goals. Our short-term goals are 3-pronged. The first is to make content. The second is to get eyes on that content. The third is to start monetizing that content. We are making content, and we are getting an increasing number of eyeballs on that content. Hopefully soon, in the next couple of months, we hope to begin monetizing that content.
All right.
Our middle term goals are to branch out, and instead of just making content that has me as the face and as the forefront, we want to start becoming a label, so to speak, for other creatives, other small YouTube creators, artists, musicians, whatever creative sphere people are into. We want to be a hub platform, kind of like Vice, News, Barstool, Cosmopolitan, one of those bigger media companies that has a lot of different shows, a lot of different things going on. So that's how we're kind of looking to grow in the next 3 to 5 years. And then our long-term plan is to change the nature of the media industry entirely. We are aiming for world domination. Nice. We want to be in charge of everything. We want to be the biggest media company in the world. And we want to change the structure of news and media to be a not-for-profit business, but instead a best content and best information gets out possible model.
Okay.
I always grew up wanting to be a radio DJ. And I unfortunately realized after working at a few radio stations, the radio industry is dying and it's disappearing. A bunch of these companies bought up all of the radio stations and started running them for profit to try and squeeze as much out of them as they could. And what happened was people stopped listening. So long-term goal, I want to completely reverse the system. By the time I'm old and on my deathbed and I retire, I want to see radio and news stations be back to how they were in the 70s. I believe in it. So that's long term. What do you think? Does all that make sense? Do you have any questions on that?
I don't really have any questions. I do respect the idea of trying to uncorrupt some of the media industry, because a lot of it is just driven by money. I mean, I personally just make YouTube videos because I have the equipment and I like to create things. I don't really do it with the intention of getting paid, but it's just like a bonus eventually. If I could, like, I would still do it even if I wasn't.
I happen to agree with you. It's the only thing I've ever done that I could see myself doing forever. So I totally get where you're coming from. You seem cool. You heard what we're trying to do and it hasn't scared you away.
Yeah.
I see 3 different options for how we could work together if this is something you're interested in. We desperately need a video editor. I feel like my strengths are more as an on-camera kind of guy. Going back to the short-term goals, making content being the number 1 first thing we're working on, having 2 more hands to help, that would just get more eyes faster and monetize faster.
Okay.
Option 1, behind golden door number 1, you open it, you step inside. It's a beautiful pasture. There's grass, there's flowers, birds are chirping. We could pay you for your work. It won't be much, but if you want to make some money on the side, I know you're in high school, I don't know, go to the movies on the weekends, whatever, quick money, grab and go. Option 2, before when I said we were a startup, no one's making money, we're all working towards our common goals. If you're interested, we can have you join on as one of our actual team members, and I can offer you an actual stake in the company with the promise that when we do monetize, you'll get a large percentage of that profits. It's my personal philosophy that video editing is the single most important part of the content creation process. And behind option door number 2, this is more of a desert environment, sand dunes, but it's calm, 70, light breeze, it's pretty nice. You would get the largest piece of the pie once we do start monetizing, if that's due to your work and your video editing skills. Because I firmly believe you could be the funniest guy in the world, which I am. And if you're, I'm joking. Truly, what you do and what you said you like doing is the most important part. That would be option number 2. Okay. That has more potential upside, but obviously less initial return. Option 3, through this door, it's a rainy day, but you know, I'm seeing a go-kart track, so it's still a lot of fun. You know, you got the racing helmet on. One of the go-kart drivers pulls to the side of the road, and what he tells you is that option number 3 is that remember the middle term goals that we had? Get more other creatives onto our network and platform. I know you're already a content creator, so option number 3 is you could make content and publish it under the Krabbah & Co. company umbrella. Pros would be that we already have a sizable audience. We've had more than 100,000 views on all of our videos that we've posted. You would retain ownership of all your stuff. And then if any of your specific videos monetized, you would get those profits from those videos. So those are kind of the 3 things that I have outlined.
Okay.
Do all those make sense? You don't have to answer now, and you can take time to think about it.
Yeah, all of it makes sense.
When you work with people who are under 18, whatever we do, if we do decide to work together, we gotta get your parents involved as well.
Yeah.
If that is cool with you, it shouldn't be any problem. If I just need to talk to them because you're under 18. You seem like a fully formed, mature adult, but that's the way the world works.
Yeah.
So, and if I do, I'll tell them exactly what I just told you about our company goals and what you'd be doing for us. And then the other thing is those 3 options. If you do decide any one of them, I'm super aware of the power dynamic that age creates, and I'm just talking to you candidly. And I'm not in the business of taking advantage of anybody, whether that's like working for free. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to make sure we're both getting something out of this. Whatever we agree to, we're gonna put in writing so that you and your parents can both see it and be comfortable with it. Ethically, I'm somebody with who feels like they have integrity. I just want to be upfront so everybody knows what they're getting into. And if there's anything you want out of it specifically, feel free to say that as well and stuff like that.
Sounds good.
I guess that's all I had. You passed the test, the interview test of answering questions well. It seems like you're a human being and you're a pretty smart guy. So that's kind of what I had for you, I guess. I don't know. Do you have anything?
I had a few questions. You answered most of them, but I wondered what specifically made you reach out to like me out of everybody else on YouTube, like including the other small creators that I've seen. Like I wanted to know what specifically you saw that pointed you in that direction.
Your video about your editing workflow, I saw that, and I saw a bunch of the foundational blocks for what I do when I edit, and just from there I know that you have a good base and you're coming at it from the right angle. You seem like you're a productive worker with a lot of room to grow. That's kind of what made me reach out. I saw you as an attainable somebody that I could talk to.
All right. That's all I got.
Cool. Well, I guess next steps are think about those 3 doors. Think about if you're choosing option 2, what you might want out of it. This will be a good learning opportunity for you to come to contract negotiations, so to speak. You'd know what you want to do. We'll get your parents on board and then to the moon, baby. Do you want me to say anything again? Do you want me to do anything else?
No, I think I'm good.
Think about all this. You have my email, correct?
Yeah.
So just whenever you're ready, email me. If you've talked to me now for 22 minutes and you felt it out and you're fine, it's totally fine. I'll take no offense. I appreciate your time and coming on the call in the first place. If I hear from you, I would love to. If I don't, I don't. And I guess that's it.
All right.
Cool. Thanks, man. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Well, probably wondering about my decision right now. Now, I don't have a final verdict at this very moment. I have some ideas. I have some thoughts about this project, about this group of individuals. But the way I see it, either way, whether I pick option number 1, which is just freelancing, getting paid per video, or option number 2, where I get paid eventually, if, not when, they succeed in their task of making money from their videos. So if I think about short-term goals, short-term gains from this project, from this freelancing, I could make maybe $50 at least a week. What I'm curious about is I didn't get the chance to ask him who were the people on their pages who weren't technically employees. And if you're watching this right now, Robbie, I appreciate you reaching out to me because this was a great opportunity for me to see what it's like to get this attention, especially after my video got 1.5k views. It's probably even more now. The only reason I'm considering option number 1 is because I don't edit very frequently right now. My videos take very long to make. I'm just gonna be honest, which is why I do editing streams, so I can get into the mood of motivating myself to make videos. But doing videos that aren't even mine, I don't know how to describe it, but it just doesn't feel as good as just making my own stuff. Because I do all this on my own. I do the color grading, which I don't really do. I do the video editing. I do the recording. I am the personality behind this entire channel. What I don't understand is how he knew that I did cross country. Did I post about that? I'm running every day. I run 3 miles home every day.
And I also do cross country and track, and I run everywhere.
I probably said it, but you're probably, like I said, you're wondering my decision probably, if you watch this far into the video. I want to say, yeah, because part of me is like, okay, short-term gains, I can make a few $100 a month just from editing somebody else's videos, and I have to talk to my parents about it, and I have to do all this stuff, but I could do that. And I will be censoring my age and all that stuff that was talked about in this interview. If you want the full interview, I'll probably put it on a second channel or something. It's unlisted in the description. I'm also considering the second option, where I get paid once they get paid. So all the work I put in, whether or not I get paid for it in the moment that I'm doing it, could be paid off if they get enough viewers. If I pick the second option, it will be more long-term oriented. If they get paid for their videos, if their videos get monetized, I can get up to 60% of that. Part of me right now is saying, oh, I should pick the long-term option so I can eventually make money from it. That's way more than I could be making in the short term. But the short term seems like the right choice. And then there's also a tiny part of me right now that's manifesting itself in this video that says, what if I pick none of them? What if I just do nothing? What if I reject the offer and I keep doing what I've been doing by myself, making YouTube videos of myself and of things I'm passionate about without the promise of money, without the workflow of a job, because this has never been a job to me, except for when I was on Lectum. I mean, some of these videos, yeah, I was really doing it for the views. Point is, realistically, I have a couple options here, because the third option doesn't really appeal to me. So part of me is just questioning whether or not this would be worth it. Would it be worth it to write my name on a contract, sign it, and talk to my parents and get all this information just to get paid $10 a video? I do respect his idea that we can fix what so many years of corruption has done to platforms like YouTube or the radio or music or video creation in movies or TV shows, Disney Plus, Netflix. So really, it's about how badly I want to help this group of individuals, just a couple people who have a dream, much like I had a dream to be a famous YouTuber. I do respect him very much. I respect his integrity. I respect his compassion, and I respect his just determination with his idea. My final verdict, which may be a poor decision, is I think to decline the offer. So, Robbie, Krabbah, sorry if I pronounce it wrong. I'm just a stupid American. I respect you guys a lot. I respect your hustle. I respect the amount of effort you're putting in. But I do not think that I can say yes to this. So I think my answer to this opportunity is no. And it feels weird to say no. And you may be saying, oh, you could get paid hundreds of dollars a month. Oh, you could be famous. You could make so much money. But I never did it for the money. Well, there were a few times. I do it because of the people that watch these videos. How to Edit Like a YouTuber has 1,500 views as of this video, and nearly 100 likes and 50 comments. All of them praising the video and saying how great it is. And I love how many people are doing it. It makes me feel good. It's rare for me to feel this good. It's like, I can't say it enough how thankful I am for the audience I have gained on YouTube. So I'm sorry, Robbie and Ernest and everybody from Krabbah who might be watching this, but I'm going to have to decline. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to invite me onto a call to even talk to you, because even if you don't make money, I still respect you. You are still passionate people. Once again, I appreciate Krabbah, first of all, reaching out to me and giving me the opportunity to talk to them, but I am going to have to decline. I'm going to say that one last time. I appreciate all the compliments you gave me. It feels good to be complimented by somebody older than you who clearly has enough experience to know what they're talking about. But, yeah. Thank you. So, as always, I will see every single one of you capable, amazing people in the next video. Bye-bye!
Dropping like the narco, got dope like Pablo.